in the building.
Street executives.
Georgia Muscle Box.
DJ.
Technique.
What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host, Brink Young, and you are tuning in to the most award-winning talk show in Memphis. Of course, that's BrinkTV. Now, to not adjust your TV set, we have a legendary face on the BrinkTV show tonight, Mr. Taimak. How you doing, brother?
Pleasure, Brink. I hear a lot of great things about you.
Hey, well, don't believe everything you hear, but most of them are true.
Oh,
anyway,
wow.
Let's go ahead and get into this interview, man. First and foremost, I got to say thank you for coming on the show. It means a lot to have you here.
It is a real pleasure to be here in Memphis. I mean, a lot of wonderful people. Me and Shabadoo want to make an impact on the youth out here and the arts, and to bring people together a little more and just have a really good time, meeting new people.
Absolutely, absolutely. So go ahead and tell the people what brings you here to Memphis. Of course, you're here with the Heal the Hood Foundation.
Sure. Liddell, Bettina, Miriam, Shaba got with them, and they talked to me about what they're doing out here with the youth and the creativity, arts, music, and so forth. And that's primary it. It's really trying to impact and say the right things to maybe make people think a little about the choices they're making, and just to make a difference in their life,
Absolutely.
The little thing that I can do because I starred in a film that people love, maybe they'll take their time to look at it and look at the message in the film, which is really about looking at oneself and the peace that's within you and the greatness that's within you. There's nothing that says violence there. I understand if someone's attacking you, but you have to learn how to find a solution to that puzzle, really.
Right, absolutely. And
to get to the level of peace.
Exactly. It's amazing that you brought the film up, because I'm going to take it back to when I was a kid, when I first saw it. Now, don't judge me, but I saw it and I said, Mama, why is this guy fighting Sweet Daddy off Good Times? See, I didn't know Julius, but he's a talented actor. What was it like to be on set and be a part of such an iconic film?
Yeah, it was a dream come true. I was a big fanatic of martial arts films and martial arts as a kid, and I was competing in karate and taekwondo. I won a New York State kickboxing title, and this just happened to be something that I heard about in the circuit. And I ended up getting the role. It was a long process, but I got it. And, it was amazing going to the set because everybody was so excited to be involved with this film.
Absolutely.
And they just worked hard. It was like walking into a comic book every day.
Gotcha.
It was really surreal. The overall experience wasn't great as far as the Hollywood side of it, but the impact that movie has made on so many people's lives is the most positive thing that you could ever experience.
Absolutely. Now, another tidbit about myself, when I was about, 6 years old, I actually met Vanity.
You did?
I met her. She actually came to my church.
The queen touched you.
Ooh, not only did she touch me, she kissed me.
Oh, boy.
Literally kissed me.
There's going to be a lot of women that have to come close to that.
Hey, they can't feel those
they
shoes.
make it too perfect.
Yeah, you can't feel those shoes. I know you're trying to be Cinderella, but hey, shoe don't fit. But it was so amazing. I went up to her I wanted an autograph.
Yeah, she was sweet. She was a sweetheart.
The pen and the paper, and I was so nervous. I didn't know what to say. And then she said, come here. And she kissed me on the lips. I didn't get the autograph, but I got a kiss.
Man.
So I'm going to have to say, I got your woman. I took your girl.
You did. You took her.
My bad.
You took her.
Like Richie said, get your hands off my woman.
No. She was a fantastic. Unfortunately, she passed.
Right,
she had
absolutely.
run into some issues
during
her youth with Hollywood and drugs, and sometimes you go down that road, you can never come back.
One question I got: how were you able to survive Hollywood? You look amazing. Like, what you drink? You drinking ocean water or something?
Yeah, you got to take care of yourself.
Right.
And people have different ways of doing it.
Yeah.
I think you need to know what kind of food to eat for yourself.
Got you.
It's not the same for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
There are some basic generalities about too much sugar, too much white bread products,
starch,
not enough fresh fruits and vegetables, and too much greasy food and too much heavy meats, and then of course the exercise And then the icing on the cake would be your mental training, meditation,
Yeah.
relaxation, looking to be as authentic to your true self,
Right.
and be something of an offering to people when you meet them. What do you have to give them? And
Right.
at the core of it, it's love. It's your special kind of love.
Yeah.
But it should be shared.
Absolutely. And of course they say black don't crack. I say melanin keeps you relevant, and you definitely relevant, brother. So you got
No, thank
anything
you, thank you,
anything
thank you.
coming up, anything you're working on, or
Yeah,
what?
I was in the business up until a certain time, and then I left
Mm-hmm.
because Hollywood wasn't something that I was emotionally prepared for. I knew I was more of a guy from the street, from martial arts, and there was a lot of integrity in that realm. Whatever you say, you do, and Hollywood is not. It's very
Opposite.
wishy-washy.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I knew it was like that, I said, okay, I can't get my grounding here. Let me mature. Let me get my senses of how to go back out there.
Gotcha.
And what I did was I just studied my craft, acting, and continued to train. I taught some, and then I started writing. I wrote some screenplays. I did a short film a couple of years ago. I wrote an audiobook. I wrote an autobiography and did the audiobook for it. And I did some other trailers for the films I wrote. And right now I just got back with an agent.
Okay.
Get back in the realm of things.
Yeah.
So we're working on a graphic novel right now, an original
Wow.
story.
Okay.
And it's at the beginning stages, but we should have something by the fall to come out with.
Hey, that's gonna be amazing. Now, one photo I saw on your Instagram recently, it was a picture of you and I'm talking about the 5-time WCW champion,
Oh,
Booker
yeah,
T.
yeah.
Are you a wrestling fan?
Well, not necessarily. I do appreciate their athleticism.
Okay.
What happened was I do appearances here and there, sometimes at
Conventions?
Comic Cons.
Right.
And they had him right next to me. So we had a
Gotcha.
really good time
Yeah.
together. He was a really cool cat. And he did say, yeah, man, everybody's telling me if they ever do one, I should be the man
Exactly.
to play that role. So
Exactly.
we'll see. I
Yeah.
don't know what's going to happen. It's been talked about for so many years.
Okay.
It's not necessarily on my mind's eye right now, but if it happens, maybe it would be great.
I remember a rumor probably about 10 years ago they was talking about Kanye being shown off, but yeah, I don't know about
man.
that. Yeah, right. Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. So what's all your social media that way the people can keep up with you?
Yeah, if you go to IAMTAIMAK, I am Taimak, you'll find me.
Absolutely. Hey, for anyone out there that may be aspiring to be an actor or producer, anything like that, thinking about giving up, what advice would you have for them?
Well, first, think of it as a craft, not so much about just being famous. It is an art, and it takes a lot of work and study. So think about your natural talents as far as acting. If you dance, if you sing, if you're funny, you don't have to cut that out. You just bring that to your acting and your performances. It should be a natural thing, but you do need training. You do need to have some professional people around that you can use as a mentor, some people that know the journey, and make sure to have your bills paid.
Yeah.
Make sure to have some work that you can go to make sure you're not struggling so much and you're not worried so much about where you're living, how you're taking care of yourself, because that will hinder your success. So make sure you have your bills paid, make sure you have a job, and then take a serious attempt at going at it and
Absolutely.
go full-hearted. Don't wear your heart on the sleeve.
Yeah.
You gotta be thick-skinned and don't take anything personal, even though it may seem personal. You can't take any of that stuff personal.
It's always business. I got to say thank you again for coming on the show. It means a lot to have you. Hey, I'm finna go to Cambodia, and I'm going to find a unicorn, and I'm going to take the tears and rub it all over my face so I can look like this guy, because he's definitely growing. With that being said, thanks again. Now back to Brink
Much
TV.
love. Much love out there. Much love.